Let me tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth. Oh, that's my hometown, Duluth, Duluth. Oh, that's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives and the Dukesport baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Let me tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth. Oh, that's my hometown, Duluth, Duluth. Oh, that's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives and the Dukesport baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Let me tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives and the Dukesport baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, oh, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. tell you about my hometown, greatest in the Gopher State. I'll have to brag a little bit, but I really won't exaggerate. Big D-U-L-U-T-H, Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth. That's my hometown. Where in the world could you ever find so much good fishing? Where else could you find a city that's completely air-conditioned? Where are the largest inland ports and the greatest outdoor sports? Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. UMD, Aerial Bridge, and Northland Country Clubbers, the North Shore and the Skyline Drives, and the Dukes for baseball lovers. It's recommended for a lifetime or just a day. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown. Duluth, Duluth, that's my hometown.
As West drills one into deep left field. They're going to watch this one fly. Brylan West, a grand slam. What an inning for Duluth. They have blown this one open in the top of the 8th.
Duluth Huskies baseball is on the air, and it's time for today's game.
Well, good evening from Riverfront Stadium in Waterloo, Iowa, where tonight the Duluth Huskies open their final road series of the season as they take on the Waterloo Bucks. Jon Willis speaking to you on the Duluth Huskies radio network, available on our YouTube channel. Would like to thank you for tuning in. The Huskies yesterday fell in another tough one. It was just the 4th time all season that they have been held to 2 runs or less. They lost 8-1 yesterday to the St. Cloud Rocks to get swept by St. Cloud. It was an 8-1 loss, only 1 run on 3 hits for the Huskies, so they'll be looking for some more offense this evening against the Waterloo Bucks. Bucks were just eliminated from the playoffs yesterday after La Crosse's big win over Thunder Bay, so both these teams eliminated by La Crosse here pretty late in the second half, but you'll hear from Coach Pointer here in a minute. Still a good time in this last week for players to develop and just have a little fun. That's what summer ball is all about, having some fun, and these 2 teams are going to battle it out for the 7th time this season, but they haven't played in over a month. Last time these 2 teams faced off, it was June 29th, a 13-12 win for Waterloo. So they'll be facing each other for the first time in a long time. We'll take a break. When we come back, it's my conversation with head coach Marcus Pointer as we bring you Huskies baseball on the Duluth Huskies radio network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
It's Duluth Huskies baseball on the Huskies radio network. I'm here with head coach Marcus Pointer. Coach, how about the game yesterday against St. Cloud? They threw out a couple really good pitchers. They were really able to slow down your offense.
Yeah, that's a good club. It's a playoff team. But again, it's kind of what we've done the last couple of games is we scored first, and then we aren't able to hold them off the scoreboard. But nice job from Brylan there. I think he had 2 out of our 3 hits there against a guy that's a pretty good pitcher.
Yeah, you mentioned Brylan West, 2 for 4, a home run and a double, and you mentioned he's been dealing with some stuff too, and so to see him have that kind of performance, that's got to be huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's a guy, he always has good energy every day, and the main thing is he's having fun regardless of kind of if he's having a good day or a bad day. I mean, he's out here and he's having fun, and it shows that, over his season line that it's been productive.
You now face a Waterloo team, final road series of the season. They were just eliminated from the playoffs yesterday as well. What do you expect to see from them?
Yeah, these are some of the tougher games as a manager at the end of the year when you're facing two teams that are eliminated. But again, it's how can you have these guys still continue to learn and take pride in their development and not giving up ABs or taking innings for granted and just having these guys continue to work and trust their process.
You mentioned it being late in the season in this tough spot. What's kind of the message to the guys too? Because you want them to enjoy this last week too. Maybe just go out there and have a little fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feel. I've never been in this position in Northwood, so it's a little bit different. But again, yeah, you want these guys to make sure that they leave the summer feeling confident going back into spring, that they learned something, that they got better, they know how to handle their business on and off the field, and understanding that this game there's ups and downs, but it's how can you be consistent. A lot of these guys have shown tremendous growth this summer, so I'm happy to see and continue to follow them when they get back to the spring ball.
How about Jace James getting the start for you? He had his best start of the season in his last one. I expect that you expect more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a guy that I've been confident with the whole summer, and he's just, he hasn't had the best of results, but it's a guy that we believe in and we trust, and, we're looking forward to seeing him continue and pick up where he left off.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Coach. We'll meet the starters when we come back on the Huskies Radio Network. Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Huskies fans, now that summer is here, you have more important things to do than worry about vehicle maintenance. But before you hit the open road, make sure it gets some TLC from Auto Ace Express Lube. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When you run AMSOIL, your engine will thank you with performance. Stop by at 1506 Kenwood Avenue, located in the Kenwood Shopping Center.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Jon Willis back with you from Riverfront Stadium in Waterloo, Iowa, as the Duluth Huskies are just about set to begin their final road series of the 2023 campaign. Let's meet the starting lineup first for the Huskies, the visitors here tonight. Max Coop will once again lead off. He'll be in center field. Jake Brill will move from 9 in the lineup yesterday to 2nd in the lineup tonight. He will be in left field defensively. Brandon Compton once again batting 3rd. He will be back at the designated hitter position after starting at first base the last couple of nights. Brylan West, he will move back into that first base spot. He will bat cleanup after his 2-for-4 performance yesterday. Mike Hallquist will bat 5th. He'll be at shortstop. Hallquist, who has been very good against these Waterloo Bucks this season. Joe Voss will bat 6th. He'll be in right field. John Quinlan will once again bat 7th and catch. Cannon Coakley will make his debut for the Huskies tonight and play at 3rd base from Des Moines Area Community College. Joined the team today. And Jake Shalanka will round out the starting 9, getting his 2nd straight start. He will move from 3rd to 2nd base defensively. So again for the Huskies, it's Coop, Brill, Compton, West, Hallquist, Voss, Quinlan, Coakley, and Shalanka. Starting pitcher for the Huskies will be Jace James. 0-2 record, a 5.73 ERA, but is coming off his best start of the season. To beat the starting lineup now for the Waterloo Bucks, Drew Donaldson will lead off and be in left field. Marcus Heisone will bat second. He will be at first base defensively. Elliot Good will bat third. He'll be at shortstop. Brandon Fish will bat cleanup. He'll be at third base defensively. Cole Hill, someone who's had a lot of experience against the Huskies, will bat fifth and be in center field. Michael Lippy will bat sixth and be in right field defensively. Evan Morrison, listed as a pitcher but is a utility player. He will be batting seventh tonight and at second base. Ben Gallagher will bat eighth and be the designated hitter, with Charlie Bogue rounding out the starting nine for the Waterloo Bucks. He will catch. So again, for Waterloo, it's Donaldson, Heisone, Good, Fish, Hill, Lippy, Morrison, Gallagher, and Bogue. Huskies tonight back in their navy blue jerseys with the gray lettering, the white outline, and the gray pants with the gray hats and the navy blue trim. For the hometown Waterloo Bucks, they'll be in their more royal blue with the white lettering, yellow outline, white pants, and the blue caps. Starting pitcher for the Waterloo Bucks is Aaron Savory, the 6'3" right-hander from the University of Iowa, 2-2 record with a 4.05 ERA. He has been a workhorse for this Waterloo team this year. Pitched 46 2/3 this season, 46 strikeouts compared to 30 walks. He has been really good so far this season, and he's pitched against Duluth twice this season. June 23rd, he got the start in a 6-5 loss. Went 4 1/3, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 6 walks. And he also pitched June 17th in a 4-2 loss where he went 5 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. He's gone 5 innings or more 6 times. He's an all-star this season. So a really good pitcher that the Huskies will see here tonight as the Bucks do take the field. Ready for this one with the Duluth Huskies. This is the 3rd time they're playing here at Riverfront Stadium. 4 of the games have been at Wade Stadium. Huskies will return to Wade on Friday. Defensive alignment for Waterloo, it'll be Donaldson in left, Hill in center, Lippy in right. Fish is at third, Good is at short. Morrison stands at second. Heisone at first. Bogue will catch again for Aaron Savory. Coming off a 6-inning performance August 4th against Rochester. He went 6 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Longest outing was July 21st against Mankato, where he went 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and struck out 9 in a very good performance. Umpires for tonight, Andrew Thomas will be calling the balls and strikes. Steve Bartelstein will be at first base with Jacob Hudson at third base. So the Huskies looking to bounce back after 2 straight losses to the St. Cloud Rocks. 1 at home, 1 on the road. Both games where the Huskies got early leads and then would ultimately fall. And so looking for a bounce-back performance here tonight. Again, Cannon Coakley, batting 8th, will make his Duluth debut tonight. And so a new face in the Huskies lineup as they face off against this Waterloo team that they haven't faced since June 29th. But the Huskies lead the season series 4-2. A lot of offense for the Huskies against the Bucks so far this season. They're batting .307 against Waterloo in 6 games and scored about 9 runs per game in that series. Big key, too, for Waterloo. They struggled with the walks. They walked 52 batters in 6 games against Duluth back in June. So now these two teams facing off for the first time in a while. We are ready now for first pitch as Max Coop steps up to the plate to lead things off here in the top of the first for this Huskies team. We'll be looking to get ahead and stay ahead. They took the lead yesterday 1-0 as first pitch swung on and missed from Max Coop, and we are underway. First pitch at 6:37 tonight. Game time temperature as the 0-1 fastball misses in. It's 1-1. Game time temperature of 78 degrees. Wind is blowing out of the west at 5 miles per hour. 1-1 is fouled back to the screen. It's now 1-2. Savory will be fastball heavy, 49%. Averages around 87 miles per hour. He'll also work in a slider 31% of the time. 1-2, there is that slider, and it's called strike 3. Coop didn't like the call as he heads back to the dugout and went away in the top of the first. So Coop strikes out to lead off the first. And that'll be Jake Brill. Again, Brill, who moved from 9th in the lineup yesterday. He's now batting 2nd in the lineup here tonight. Takes the first pitch breaking ball in there for strike 1. Brill yesterday against St. Cloud, 0 for 3 with a strikeout, but it was a tough day for all Huskies hitters. Fastball misses up and in, it's 1-1. Again, Huskies only 1 run on 3 hits in that contest against St. Cloud yesterday. So looking for a bounce-back game here this evening offensively. Just breaking ball in the inner half, called strike 2. 1-2 on Jake Brill, batting average at .303. 3 RBIs on the season, 3 doubles. 1-2, swung on and missed on a breaking ball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Aaron Savory to start out his evening. Strikes out Coop, strikes out Brill. That time he got Brill swinging after getting Coop looking. And now it'll be Brandon Compton. Compton, the league leader in RBIs still. Looks at 1 away. Count starts 1-0. 67 on the season. He's got 12 home runs. He walked twice yesterday against the St. Cloud Rocks. He takes a breaking ball away. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Saw a 4-game hitting streak end yesterday, but still a hit in 15 of his last 17 games. Looks at one on the outer corner that misses. It is 3-0. Always got to be careful with Compton, knowing what danger he presents. 3-0 pitch. Fastball right down Main Street is in there for strike 1. Compton, it's an two all-star battle here with Savory and Compton. Savory, an all-star right-handed pitcher, as there's a breaking ball that misses a little high and in. That's another walk to Brandon Compton, who again walked twice yesterday. That's his 42nd walk of the season. He has walked a lot, especially as the season's gone on, which has his on-base percentage up to .423 on the season. So he's on with 2 outs. This will bring up Brylan West. He was the bright spot in what was a struggle offensively yesterday for Duluth as he looks at a breaking ball away. It's 1-0. 2 for 4. Had a home run, a double, and an RBI. Also stole a base. He's a perfect 7 for 7 on stolen bases. Fastball misses away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. So Savory quickly worked through the first 2 batters in Coop and Brill with a pair of strikeouts. Now struggling with command here a little bit. 2-0, outer half, misses. Another breaking ball. It's now 3-0 on Brylan West. That was his 2nd home run of the season yesterday. He's got 33 RBIs now on the year, batting average at .296. 3-0, fastball in there for strike 1. Mentioned West was dealing with a slight injury. He got back yesterday, did the designated hitting, and now is starting at first base. He sends a high pop-up, foul territory first base side, but Hyson will watch it go out of play. And so Savory is able to work the count back full. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full on Brylan West. Here's the payoff pitch. That's going to be called strike 3 on a breaking ball in the inner corner. West thought he was going to head to second, but instead it'll be the end of the inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Aaron Savory. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Bucks up to bat on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Bottom of the first, Huskies fall victim to 3 strikeouts in the inning from Aaron Savory, and now it's time for Chase James to take the mound. The 6'1 left-hander from Wallace Community College, Dothan, 5.73 earned run average on the season. 11 innings pitched. He has struck out 11, walked 13 so far. This is his 5th start of the season. His last start was his best, August 3rd against Eau Claire in a 7-0 loss. But he was good. 5 2/3, 2 runs, 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And he had some just tough breaks in his first couple starts of the season. His first start, he threw 35 pitches in an inning, July 9th against Minnesota. July 19th, he threw 2 scoreless innings. But then a rain delay happened. He came out, gave up 4 earned runs in the third, and then was taken out after a third of an inning after the rain delay. And then July 29th against Thunder Bay, once again threw 35 pitches. He misses low to Drew Donaldson to lead things off. Defensively for the Huskies, it's Jake Brill in left, Max Coop in center, Joe Voss in right. 1-0 swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Coakley's at third, Hallquist at short, Shalanka at second, West at first, and Quinlan calling the signs for Chase James. 1-1, lifted into right center, Voss under it. He makes the catch. Donaldson retired to lead off the bottom of the first. So again, that's the big key for Chase James, getting quick outs early. Because again, mentioned he's had the 2 outings where he threw 35 pitches in the first inning. Was very efficient in his first inning in his last start against Eau Claire. And looking for more of the same. Here's Marcus Highsone, takes strike 1 on a fastball inner corner. Highsone from Lindenwood University from right here in Waterloo, Iowa. 0-1, a breaking ball misses low and away. It's 1-1. Highsone, .298 batting average on the season. 3 home runs, 31 RBIs, but the big number for him is the 50 walks, which is tied for second in the Northwoods League. He's also 6th in the league in on-base percentage, .462 through 58 games. He takes one low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, their last game against Rochester, he was 0 for 2, but he had 3 walks. 2-1, Highsone sends a high fly ball into right field. Joe Voss doesn't have to move too much. He makes the catch. 2 plays for Voss and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, and efficient pitching so far from Chase James. So at 2 outs, this will bring up Elliot Good. Good from Central Connecticut State University. Batting .324 in the season. He sends a shot down the left field line, but foul. So 0-1, the count starts to Elliot Good. This is a Waterloo Bucks team that has been getting better and better hitting-wise as the season has gone on. They're 6th in the Northwoods in batting average, .265 team batting average as there's a grounder that gets through into left field for a base hit. Good gets on with a single with 2 outs here in the first. So similar to the Huskies in the top half of the inning, they get a 2-out base runner. And now it's Brandon Fish. Again, averaging 6.6 runs per game, and they're big with the stolen bases. First pitch misses to Brandon Fish. It's 1-0. 153 stolen bases as a team is 4th in the league, right behind Duluth. They walk a lot as well, 392 team walks. There's a fastball strike. It's 1-1. That's 5th in the Northwoods. They average walking 6 times per game. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games. 1-1. That one is poked to second to Shalanka, who just flips it to Hallquist at second to get the easy force out. And that'll do it for the Bucks in the bottom of the first. They will leave a runner on base. We will head to the top of the second. Due up for the Huskies, it'll be Hallquist, Voss, and Quinlan. After one complete, no score on the Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Top of the second, Huskies and Bucks tied at 0. Jon Willis with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. It'll be Mike Hallquist set to lead things off against Aaron Savory, who is in good control of the Huskies. In the first inning, he struck out 3 batters in the inning, and will look to do more of the same. Huskies defensively, Jace James did give up a single to Elliott Good, but a pair of flyouts to right field to Joe Voss, and then a ground out to end off the inning off the bat of Brandon Fish. Hallquist leading things off, and he sends a high fly ball into deep center field. Hill chasing after it. The warning track, it's going to bounce off the wall. Hallquist digging for second. He's in there sliding head first. Leadoff double for Mike Hallquist. It's a big hit for Hallquist. Hallquist has been hitting a lot of doubles this year as well. That is his 17th double of the season, and coming into tonight, he ranked 5th in the Northwoods League in doubles. So now Joe Voss with an RBI opportunity. Hallquist with the leadoff double. First pitch, a fastball misses away. Fastball's been consistently sitting at 88 to 90. Voss yesterday 0 for 3 against St. Cloud, but put the ball in play in all 3 of his plate appearances. 3 flyouts to center field yesterday for Joe Voss. He looks at a fastball up. It's 2-0. Batting average near 200. It's at 194. 7 RBIs. OBP is over 300 through 22 games. Again, he was someone who started the year with the Huskies. After his last game being June 13th, he made his return July 26th. and now has been consistently in right field for the Huskies as of late. 2-0 on Jovas. Savory looking at Hallquist behind him. High fly ball, foul territory, left field side. Fish gives it a look. It'll get out of play. 2-1 now the count. Voss said during BP today he feels very good. Feels very loose. Just really pumped up to get every at-bat. Mentioned yesterday how determined he is during batting practice and how much he thinks about each pitcher he has to face and what he needs to do to have success against them. 2-1, there's a nice slider. Goes back over the middle for strike 2. It's 2-2. He's a guy who's extremely motivated, loves to play in Duluth. He's from Duluth, plays at St. Thomas, and always fun getting to catch up with him before each game. Here's the 2-2 to Voss. 2-2, swung on and missed on a breaking ball. 4th strikeout through an inning and a third so far for Aaron Savory. That's how he's gotten every out thus far. And he has looked really good. So here's John Quinlan with 1 out. Hallquist at second after his leadoff double. First pitch to Quinlan. Sends a hot shot down the left field line and fair. Hallquist will round third. Donaldson up with the throw. It's cut off. Hallquist will score, and the Huskies take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. John Quinlan with his first RBI of the season for Duluth. That's his 3rd hit of the season. And Duluth takes the lead. This is where the Huskies got ahead yesterday as well. They scored their only run of the game in the second off the solo home run. First pitch, breaking ball strike to Cannon Coakley, making his Duluth Huskies debut here tonight. Joined the team today. He's from Des Moines Area Community College. 0-1. Takes one outside. They'll refer over to first. Bartelstein says that he went on the check swing. So the count is 0-2. Coakley's at third base defensively in his Huskies debut. 0-2, sends a high fly ball deep center field. Hill chasing after it. He makes the catch. Coakley gave that one a ride, but he will fly out to center field. So with 2 outs, this will bring up Jake Shalanka. Shalanka again, the utility player from Scholastica, but had been used mostly as a pitcher this season. Got the start yesterday at third base, getting the start tonight at second base. Takes a breaking ball away, 1-0. He was 0 for 3 yesterday with a strikeout. Did reach on an error. He walked in his first plate appearance of the season, June 3rd, against Minot. He takes one on the outside corner, misses. 4-2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Two 0 on Shalanka. It takes inner half. Fastball misses. These have been close misses from Aaron Savory. Pickoff move over to first on Quinlan. He's back in there safely. Shalanka had the 5th best batting average in the MIAC this spring with his .413 batting average at Scholastica. Takes fastball over the heart of the plate. It's in there, 3-1. He led his team with 52 hits, and he's batted over .340 in his last 3 seasons at Scholastica. 3-1 on Shalanka, 3-1, swing and a miss on a slider. He was early, probably anticipating a fastball. So Savory once again able to work the count back full. Here comes the payoff pitch. 3-2, check swing. They refer over to first. And Bartelstein says that Shalanka went. It's the 5th strikeout for Aaron Savory. But the Huskies take a 1-run lead here in the top of the second off the RBI single from John Quinlan. We head to the bottom of the second, 2 up for Waterloo. It's Hill, Lippy, and Morrison. After 1.5, Huskies lead at 1-0 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Bottom of the second, Huskies up 1-0 on the Huskies Radio Network after the RBI single from John Quinlan down the left field line. And now Jace James working with the lead. He'll face Cole Hill to lead off the bottom of the second. There's a big swing and a miss on one outside of the zone, 0-1. Hill from Stephen F. Austin University, batting .301 on the season, a home run and 41 RBIs. He fouls one off, it's 0-2. One of the Waterloo Bucks All-Stars. He was an All-Star outfielder. He was 1 for 3 in the All-Star game. He's got it 0-2. Here's the pitch from James. Misses inside on a breaking ball. It's 1-2. Hill in his last start was 1 for 4, but had 4 RBIs. A home run, a sac fly, a run scored. He's been an RBI producer all season. He's also scored 46 runs of his own. 1-2, misses low and in. It's 2-2. Has struggled a little bit recently, though. 3 for 19, which is 158 batting average in his last 4 games. 2-2, inside corner fastball misses low and in. The count will run full. Don't want to lose Hill here after you got up 0-2, so James will look for his best stuff here. Here's the payoff pitch. That'll miss low and in. So after an 0-2 start, 4 straight out of the zone, and Hill is on to lead off the inning with a walk. So with no outs and 1 on with Hill at first, this will bring up Michael Lippy from the University of Louisville. Takes strike 1 on the inside corner. Lippy batting .286. A home run and 28 RBIs. Taking off for second is Cole Hill. The throw from Quinlan is going to be a little bit late. In there safely is Cole Hill with a stolen base. And they flashed their stolen base ability. Again, mentioned the 153 team stolen bases. That's now 154. They're right behind Duluth in that category in the Northwoods League. 1-1, swung on and missed. It's 1-2. But Lippy, similar to his teammate Marcus Hysone. 50 walks on the season, which is tied for second in the league. There's one that misses well out and away. It's 2-2. He's tied for sixth. Both him and Hysone are in Waterloo history now for walks in a season. Patrick Ferguson in 2019 had 65. He leads the Waterloo all-time. There's a fastball that misses low and in, and another full count here for Jace James. Lippy has got 2 straight multi-hit games for Waterloo. He was 2 for 4 on the 7th against Rochester. Waterloo got the day off yesterday. He sends one liner into right field. Joe Voss chasing after it. That ball is just going to land foul. That was close. Big sigh of relief from the Huskies side of things. That had a good chance to land fair. Still 3-2. Lippy, along with his walks, he's also second in the league in triples. He has 4 triples on the season, and he's also first in the league in strikeouts. He has struck out 66 times through 57 games for Waterloo. Here's the payoff from James. Inside corner, just misses on a fastball. 2 straight walks from Jace James to lead off the second. And they've been lengthy walks too, which is always dangerous. The 35 inning pitch limit. And so want to be careful with that, of course. First pitch to Evan Morrison, high bunt attempt into the air. Jace James races over and makes the catch in foul territory. So the sacrifice bunt will not work off the bat of Morrison. And out is found, and everybody stays put. That's a huge out for Duluth. And now here's Ben Gallagher. As Gallagher stands in. Double steal. They'll throw it over to second. And just sliding in safely is Michael Lippy. So Hill steals his second base of the at-bat, or of the timer on the base pass, and now Lippy steals one as well. That's his 25th stolen base of the season. Double steal works. 2 runners in scoring position now for Ben Gallagher. 0-1. Misses away. It'll be 1-1. Waterloo trying to chase down the Huskies in the Northwoods League leaderboard for stolen bases. Already 3 just in this inning as Gallagher fouls it off. Gallagher batting .302, a home run, 14 RBIs. He's on a 4-game hitting streak, 3 of which have been multi-hit. He's also reached base in his last 7 games. 1-2 on Gallagher. Lined into right field. That'll be caught by Shalanka. Goes up, grabs that one. What a play by Jake Shalanka at second base. That looked like for a chance that it was just going to sneak over his glove at second base. But he's able to go up and snatch that one out of the sky. Hung up there just long enough. And now 2 outs, both runners still staying put. Fastball misses upstairs to Charlie Bogue. Again, runners at second and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Charlie Bogue playing in his 5th game tonight of the season. 1-0. Fouls back to the screen, it's 1-1. Bogue 3 for 7 with an RBI, a run and a strikeout in his first 4 games of the season. He has 2 pinch hitting appearances. His last appearance came August 6th against Thunder Bay, where he went 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run. 1-1, Lions into right field. It just gets past the glove of West. 1 run scores with Hill. Lippy rounding third and scoring, and the Bucks immediately answer. It's a 2-1 Waterloo lead. Well, the back-to-back walks end up hurting Jace James. They were close to getting out of it, but Charlie Bogue, who's been hot to start his season, gets a big base hit there. And it's now a one-run Bucks lead. First pitch fouled off by Drew Donaldson. Back to the top of the lineup. Donaldson 0 for 1. He flew out to Joe Voss in right field. 0-1 a breaking ball. Called strike 2 on the outer corner. It's 0-2. Donaldson is riding a 13-game on-base streak, batting much better at home than he is on the road. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Hallquist is there. Throw over to first is in time, and that'll do it for Waterloo in the second, but they score 2 runs off the 2-run single by Charlie Bogue, and it's now a 2-1 lead for the Bucks as we head into the top of the third. Due up for Duluth, it'll be Coop Brill and Compton. After 2 complete, 1-run lead for the Bucks on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. 2-1 lead for the Bucks. Huskies scored first in the top of the second off the RBI single from John Quinlan, but then a 2-run single from Charlie Bogue has given Waterloo the advantage. Again, Huskies had their 1 run yesterday come in the top of the second, then didn't score the rest of the game, and so looking for some more run production here tonight. First pitch, a slider, catches the outside corner for strike 1 to Max Coop. 0-1 from Savory. Check swing, they'll refer to first, and Bartelstein will say he went. So it's 0-2 on Max Coop. So quickly 0-2 to Coop. 0-2, he sends one high into the air into deep left field. That one going back, it's just going to go foul. So count will stay 0-2. Man, Coop got all of that one. If it had stayed fair, it would have cleared the fence and more. Here's the 0-2 from Coop. 0-2 sends a ground ball foul. He's looking to end a mini skid is Max Coop. Yesterday was 0 for 4. He's 0 for 9 in his last 2 games. 0 for 1 so far tonight with a strikeout. Fouls one off right field side. It's still no balls, 2 strikes. He still has that batting average, .307, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. And a home run August 6th against Rochester. Here's the 0-2 from Savory once again. Breaking ball misses. It's 1-2. Coop right now first in the league in triples. He's also 7th in the league in stolen bases with his 26. He's been very efficient on the base pass too, 26 for 28. He sends one up the middle shortly to the mound to Savory. He's got to make a quick throw over to first. It's in time. Hyson was just able to keep his foot on the bag. A really nice acrobatic play at first by Hyson on a throw that had to be rushed with the speedy Coop. And he is retired to lead off the top of the third. So now here's Jake Brill again in kind of a different spot than what he's used to. Batted ninth yesterday and now batting second. 0 for 1 so far with a strikeout. He saw his 7-game hit streak and game started end yesterday. But again, it was just a struggle for everyone offensively for Duluth. First pitch breaking ball misses. It's 1-0. Brill, though, it's a small sample size. He's played in 13 games, but has been much better against right-handers. Batting .391 versus right-handed pitching, only 100 versus left-handed pitching. Oh, it misses a little up and in. It's 2-0, so by those statistics at least, he should have a nice evening against Aaron Savory tonight. Here's the 2-0. Brill looks at another slider. That's in there for strike one. So 2-1 now the count on Jake Brill. Two one swing and a miss. Breaking ball inside low corner. Count is now 2-2. Brill, this is his first time facing Waterloo this season. Wasn't with the team back in late June. 2-2's just fouled off. Waterloo's been a team that's, for the most part, kept a good majority of their guys. They have 6 players in their starting lineup that had faced the Huskies back in June. Huskies only have 4, and that is Coop, Compton, West, and Hallquist that faced Waterloo back in June. Here's the 2-2. 2-2. Brill sends a hard line drive into left field. Donaldson chasing after it. It'll once again hook well foul. So the count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. These have been games, too, at least in June, that were tight games, all but one game. So 5 of the 6 games were decided by 2 runs or less. Brill fouls one off his foot. It's still 2-2. They've had some crazy battles this season. Huskies a walk-off win back June 23rd. A 13-12 win for Waterloo back on June 29th, where they had a big 4-run 8th inning. Brill sends one foul. Excuse me, that wasn't 4 runs. That was a 6-run inning back on June 29th. After they trailed heading into that inning, 9-7, they scored 6, went up 13-9. Huskies made it a game. At the end, had the tying run in scoring position and the winning run on the base paths. So again, these teams have played in some tight ones, but first time in over a month that they've seen each other. 2-2. Slider misses away. Bogue did a nice job trying to frame it back in the zone, but it was well out. So count full now on Brill. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here it comes. Misses upstairs. Second walk of the game so far for Aaron Savory. And that puts Brill on for Brandon Compton. Compton, who had a fun batting practice again, sending a lot of balls out of the ballpark. It's a tall fence to left and right field here at Riverfront Stadium. His fastball misses low and in. It's 1-0. They have their video board out in right center as well. Do a really nice job with that. And they kept telling Compton, hey, you gotta hit one to there. He sends a high fly ball into left field. Donaldson is after it. Takes a couple steps to his right. He makes the catch. And 2 gone. Compton just got under that one. You could hear just how hard it was hit off the bat, even with a what seemed like a routine fly ball. His bat speed is just incredible, and to see just how quickly he can go through his rotation, very impressive stuff. First pitch, a breaking ball, misses up and in to Brylan West, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He was caught looking back in the first. Again, he had 2 of the 3 hits for the Huskies yesterday. There's a breaking ball in the inner corner, called strike 1. 1-1 the count on Brylan West. One misses away. Brill takes off for second. He is in there safely. Both Morrison and Good kind of converged at second base, which made for a kind of messy interaction. That's the 4th stolen base of the season for Jake Brill, though, and now Brylan West, a runner in scoring position. Trying to tie this game up here in the 3rd. Huskies trailing 2-1 with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. West fouls it off. He's batting .383 and 47 at-bats with runners in scoring position, but that number dips down to .176 and 17 at-bats with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. So count still 2-2. Savory looks on. 2-2, grounded down the left field line and fair. Brill digging around third. He's going to score easily. Brylan West comes through again for Duluth and ties the game at 2 in the top of the 3rd. Brylan West continues to swing his hot bat, his 2nd RBI in as many games after his solo home run yesterday. That's big for Duluth. Talked about struggling to score after their run scored yesterday. And they are able to answer the 2 spot that the Bucks just put up in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Mike Hallquist. Fouls one back. It's 0-1. Hallquist 1 for 1. He doubled and scored. All-star shortstop in the Great Plains East. He also participated in the home run challenge. Put up a respectable 6 number. 1-1 breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 1-2. 1 RBI away from 60 on the season. Here's the 1-2 to Hallquist. 1-2, he just fouls it. Went off his foot. He saw a long streak come to an end yesterday. He had a 36-game on-base streak. Was 0 for 4 yesterday against St. Cloud, though. Savory's up to 28 pitches now in this inning, as Hallquist rips one down the left field line and fair. West around second. He's headed for third. Hallquist is in at second. It's another double for Mike Hallquist. He's got 2 already in the game. He sets the Huskies up 2 runners in scoring position. Hallquist his 17th and 18th doubles of the season. Again, he came into tonight 5th in the league in doubles. And he's added on to that tally, and now he gives Joe Voss an opportunity with 2 runners in scoring position, trying to give the Huskies a lead here in the top of the 3rd. So Joe Voss stands in with 2 outs. It's Hallquist at second, Brylan West at third. RBI single for West to score Brill. And then Hallquist hit his 2nd double of the night, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 0-1. Voss so far 0 for 1 with a strikeout. looking to come through in a big spot here. Again, he's been consistently starting now for the Huskies after when he originally came back was used as a pinch hitter early, try to get him back into the swing of things, and now looks comfortable once again. Fastball misses up, it's 1-1. He said he was antsy to get back to Duluth and get things rolling once again, and he's done a fantastic job of that. 1-1 from Savory. Misses low and in. It's a wild pitch. Brylan West will come home. He will score. Huskies take a 3-2 lead in the top of the third. Alquist was able to move to third as well. So now a chance for more. It's 2-1 now the count. That one, breaking ball, got away from Bogue. West, it was more of a light jog to home. He didn't have to do much. He had plenty of time to get there. Fastball misses away. It's now 3-1. And he's got to find the out on this next pitch or he's going to have to be done. He's at 33 pitches. If he throws 35, he'll have to leave after the next inning. There's a swing and a miss. Count is now 3-2, and so this next pitch will be his 35th of the inning. So that's going to be tough, and for the Huskies, they'll be able to get to the bullpen early. Payoff pitch is fouled to the screen. And that's officially 35. Worked pretty efficiently through the first 2 innings. Huskies have made him work. Now, at least after this inning, as there's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball to end this one off. But the Huskies score 2 here in the inning. They take a 3-2 lead, and they get to the bullpen for Waterloo. We will head to the bottom of the third. Huskies now with a 1-run lead on the Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collectors Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Bottom of the third, Huskies now a 3-2 lead as we resume action after the RBI single from Brylan West and then a wild pitch after the double by Mike Hultquist to score West. And the Huskies now lead it by 1. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. It'll be Marcus Highsone to lead things off for the Bucks against Jace James. Again, Huskies were able to score 2 runs back in the top of the third as Highsone rips a base hit into right field to lead off the third inning for Waterloo. So a nice start for Waterloo to answer.
Number 1, from Meriden, Connecticut, shortstop, Elliot Good.
Again, Huskies, big thing for them too is they'll be able to get into the Waterloo bullpen after Aaron Savory threw 35 pitches in the top of the third. Here's Elliot Good. Pickoff move over to first. Highsone's back in there safely. Good singled in his first appearance. Was a 2-out single. He would not come around to score. He sends one up in the air into center field. Coop ranging back near the warning track. He'll make the catch. And one out is found here in the bottom of the third. So again, Jace has given up some base runners so far. But really, other than that 2-run single by Charlie Bogue, has gotten out of most situations. Huskies do have an arm up with Liam Thompson in the bullpen. But right now, gonna let Jace James work. First pitch to Brandon Fish, misses up on a fastball. Brandon Fish, 49 RBIs on the season, which is now tied for 10th in Waterloo history for RBIs in a season. He sends a high pop-up on the left side of the infield. Coakley at third base will come over and make the catch. And after the leadoff base hit by Highstone, quickly 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Huskies now with their 1-run lead. It'll be Cole Hill now with 2 outs. Hill walked, stole 2 bags, and scored in his first appearance. That was his 21st and 22nd stolen base of the season. High pop-up first base side foul territory. West is able to make the catch as that one stays in play. And a quick 3 outs is found after the leadoff single. Waterloo will leave a runner on the base pass. We head to the top of the fourth. Huskies leading 3-2. They'll have Quinlan, Coakley, and Shalanka due up in the top of the fourth. After 3 complete, Huskies up by 1 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is NWLDigitalDugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. And also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th. So visit NWLDigitalDugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is NWLDigitalDugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. And also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th. So visit NWLDigitalDugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Top of the fourth, Huskies leading 3-2. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. We have a pitching change again after Aaron Savory threw 35 pitches in the third. He goes 3 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Brandon Exley is the new pitcher from East Georgia State College. So far, 2 appearances on the season. His ERA is at 9. First pitch to Quinlan. He shows bunt, backs off, but it's in there for a strike at 89 miles per hour. August 5th was his last appearance against Thunder Bay in a 7-6 loss. He went 2/3 of an inning as Quinlan sends a grounder short. There's good. Long throw across the diamond is in time to get John Quinlan. So Quinlan retired, but Exley 2 hits, no strikeouts, no walks, and then his first appearance August 3rd against Rochester. He went an inning and a third, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Here's Cannon Coakley. First pitch to him, a fastball in there for strike 1. Exley pitched 7 innings at East Georgia State College and gave up 18 earned runs on 21 hits in 7 innings as Cannon Coakley is hit by a pitch, and he'll get on. His first time around the base paths, now in a Huskies uniform.
For the clock stop pitching from East Georgia State College and Macon, Georgia. Number 10, Brandon Exley.
So again for Exley, then in the spring, that ERA, again, a small sample size, but it was inflated to 23.14. First pitch to Jake Shalanka, misses low. Ball now gets away. Coakley digs for second. He's in there. So Coakley saw that the ball got a little bit away from Bogue. And he puts himself into scoring position for Jake Shalanka. The work, 89-mile-per-hour fastball. He's 77 to 80 on the curve as fastball outer corner called strike one. It's 1-1. Then he'll set 71 to 74 on the changeup. 1-1 on the right-hander, Shalanka. Fastball misses low and out. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Shalanka, third-year Duluth Husky. He has been with this Huskies team for a while, both as a pitcher and a hitter. Utility player for the Huskies. Fastball misses away. It's now 3-1 on Shalanka. He's got Coakley at second. And this is only Shalanka's second start of the year in the batting order. His first was yesterday. 3-1 is fouled off, and it's 3-2. But Coach Pointer said he had no issue inserting Shalanka into the lineup. Feels confident in his abilities. He's been a normal player in the order at Scholastica. Payoff pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3 on a fastball. Shalanka down looking, and now 2 outs in the top of the 4th. So Coakley still at second. This will bring up top of the order now with Max Coop. Coop 0 for 2. First pitch, low fastball, called strike 1. Coop has been very good in situations like these. .394 batting average in 33 at-bats with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. 0-1 outside corner, just misses. It's a 1-1. Dylan Warda right now is up in the Waterloo bullpen. Again, Exley, longest appearance. He's only had 2, but it's only an inning and a third. 1-1 fouled off by Coop. It's 1-2. Coop a strikeout and a ground out in his 2 plate appearances thus far. Here is the 1-2. 1-2 swung on and missed. Low fastball, and it's back-to-back strikeouts for Brandon Exley. They'll leave a runner in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Due up for Waterloo, it's Lippy, Morrison, and Gallagher. After 3.5, Huskies lead 3-2 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
St. Luke's has 14 primary care clinics throughout the region ready to care for your health care needs. Plus, more than 30 specialty care clinics from allergy specialists to cardiologists to weight loss physicians. Experience St. Luke's mission to put the patient above all else. Learn more at slhduluth.com.
Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today.
Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is NWLDigitalDugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. and also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th, so visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Bottom of the fourth, Huskies leading 3-2 on the Duluth Huskies radio network. Jon Willis back with you. It is Michael Lippy to lead things off in the bottom of the fourth. Sends a high chopper right to the mound to Jace James. Underhand flip to first is in time to get Lippy. So a quick 2-pitch out to get Michael Lippy to lead things off in the bottom of the fourth. And Jace James continuing to work pretty efficiently so far for Duluth. He has looked comfortable on the mound so far. He misses low to start out Evan Morrison. 44 pitches so far. That's a good spot to be in the fourth. 1-0 outside corner, just misses. It's 2-0. Morrison so far 0 for 1. He popped out to Jace James in foul territory. Watches one that misses away. His one start of the season hitting-wise was August 5th against Thunder Bay. He was 3 for 5 with an RBI, a run, a strikeout, and a stolen base. He took over late in the game back on August 7th and had a sacrifice hit. 3-0 on Morrison. Misses away, so 4 straight out of the zone. Third walk for Jace James, and that puts a runner on with 1 out. So now it's the 8-hitter with Ben Gallagher. First pitch just misses low and in on a fastball. It's 1-0 to start out Gallagher. Gallagher from Eastern Illinois University. He had a good opportunity for a hit back in the second, but sent a sharp liner that Jake Shalanka made a really nice catch on. That was with runners in scoring position too. 1-0 just misses high and out. It's now 2 balls and no strikes on Gallagher. And quickly out of the dugout comes Marcus Pointer. This has been 6 straight out of the zone from Jace James here. And Huskies have Thompson up in the bullpen, who had seemed to have just sat and now quickly got back up, starting to warm up again. And just in case things start to get away from the Huskies here in the bottom of the fourth. Right now holding on to a 1-run lead. Two on Gallagher. This is low and in. It's now 3-0. Can Gallagher fly for 12 coming into tonight in his last 3 games? That's a .417 batting average. 1 home run, 14 RBIs on the season. Looks at a breaking ball in there for strike 1. It's 3-1. 3 multi-hit games, part of this 4-game hit streak for the right-hander from St. Paul, Minnesota. 3-1, sent well foul and out of play, right field side. So the count will run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Gallagher. Trying to pick off Morrison at first. He's back in there safely. Gallagher played with Fond du Lac of the Northwoods League back in 2021. At .259, had 9 RBIs. Payoff pitch lifted foul by Gallagher. He spent 2 years at Iowa Central and then 2 years at Eastern Illinois. He batted .230 in the spring. Had 16 starts in 23 games. Full count, pickoff over to first. Morrison got caught between first and second, and then West lost the ball out of play. And so they will award Morrison second. because then the ball just snuck out of play. So runner in scoring position now. Huskies have had some issues too. They've gotten guys where they've been caught between first and second, but have struggled at times to find that out. There's called strike 3 on a fastball in the inner corner. First strikeout for Jace James. He gets Gallagher looking. He's arguing. That was pretty down the heart of the plate. And so now 2 outs for Charlie Bogue. Bogue already with 2 RBIs to his name as he looks at a fastball low and in that misses, 1-0. Had the 2-run single to score Hill and Lippy back in the second, which at the time gave Waterloo a 2-1 lead. 1-0 fouled back to the screen. It's 1-1. Bogue from the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. Added 360, 11 RBIs, only 7 starts, but took advantage when he did have those opportunities. Sends a sharp liner into right field, but right there is Joe Voss to make the catch, and that'll do it for Waterloo in the bottom of the 4th. They will leave the tying run in scoring position. We head to the top of the 5th. It'll be Brill, Compton, and West due up for Duluth. After 4 complete, Huskies lead it by 1 on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Hey Huskies fans, see how the action in tonight's game stacks up against the rest of the league. Check out highlights, game recaps, and top plays on the Northwoods League pregame show, which is broadcasted daily and available for free with on-demand viewing. Visit the Northwoods League website at www.duluthhuskies.com to watch all 72 games.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is nwldigitaldugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase 1 Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. And also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th. So visit nwldigitaldugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today.
Through 4 complete, ready for the top of the 5th. Huskies lead 3-2. Jon Willis with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. Huskies looking to end their little 2-game losing streak. They won 2 on the road against Rochester and then dropped both games of the home and home against St. Cloud. And now, as first pitch misses from Brandon Exley to Jake Brill. Now even with the playoffs out of reach for Duluth, want to end the season the right way, carry some positives. Brill sends a high pop-up foul and out of play. It's 1-1. Brill so far, a walk, stolen base, and a run scored back in the 3rd. He struck out his first appearance in the 1st. And he leads things off here in the top of the 5th for Duluth. Fastball inner half misses. Count 2-1. Outside corner, fastball misses. It's 3-1. That fastball consistently sitting at 90 for Brandon Exley. So back-to-back pitchers who have that strong velocity that the Huskies see. 3-1 misses well up and in. It's a leadoff walk in the top of the 5th for Duluth. First walk of the outing so far for Brandon Exley. Huskies did have Dylan Warda warming in their bullpen. Here's Brandon Compton. Takes strike one in the outer corner on a fastball. It's 0-1. Compton a walk and a fly out to left field. It was a powerful fly out, like most of his are. Takes strike two on the outer corner. It's 0-2. It's not often you get any kind of weak contact off the bat of Brandon Compton. So even when the ball is hit into a flyout situation, it could still be a tough play. 0-2, they will pick off over to first. Brillo's back in there safely. Compton still first in the league in RBIs. He's third in the league in runs, tied for third in home runs, and he's fourth in doubles as well this season. Fouls this one back to the screen. Count still 0-2. He's batting 14 for 39, which is a .359 batting average with 3 home runs, 12 RBIs in his last 10 games. All-Star Game MVP and the runner-up in the home run challenge with 11 home runs. As there's a wild pitch that gets away from Bogue. Brill advances to second. That one went way up and in on Compton. So that puts a runner in scoring position. Comp looking to add on to his Huskies single-season RBI record. He's at 67. Sends a hard liner down the left field line, but foul. Kenny passed Cody Ashe, who set the record in 2010 with 61. So that record hasn't been touched in a while. Now Compton passed it, and Mike Hallquist even has a good chance to pass the previous record by the time this season is said and done. 1-2, Compton again fouling out of play left field side. Compton making Exley work here in the 5th. And this is a Waterloo team, especially when the Huskies got to the bullpen. That's when they really struggled pitching-wise against Duluth. 1-2. This is up and out. Count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Compton's got Brill at second. 2-2 again, fouling out of play. Compton and Exley doing some battle here in the 5th. Exley's already thrown 13 pitches here in the top of the 5th. Still looking for his first down, and this is only the second batter he's faced as well. 2-2. Misses high. Compton could find a way to get on base in any facet here. Wow, it would just be incredible. This has been a very impressive at bat. He took the first 2 pitches he saw for strikes. 3-2, fouls back to the screen, and the at-bat continues. Compton, who batted an incredible .597 as a senior in high school, heading back to Arizona State. Expect big things from him moving forward. 3-2, high pop-up, foul territory, third base side. Giving it a look is Fish. It's just going to get out of play. And so the count still 3-2 on Brandon Compton. The long at-bat continues. Brill's just been standing at second watching in awe of this great at-bat from Brandon Compton. Still 3-2. Exley delivers. Outside corner, called strike 3. Compton had tossed the bat. He was ready to head to first. And instead, home plate umpire Andrew Thomas thought that was a strike. So with one out, runner in scoring position, here's Brylan West, who's 1 for 2. RBI single with 2 outs back in the third. Jake Brill takes off for third. A hit and run as Brylan West sends a high fly ball into left center. Hill is able to come over and make the catch, and so Brill had to quickly come back to second, and he's able to get back in there safely. And now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Well, that's a big-time out for Brandon Exley. After the long at-bat with Brandon Compton, you're able to get Brylan West on the first pitch. That's big for him. So here's Mike Hallquist, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. He's had an incredible start to his evening. First pitch, fouls back off the mask of Bogue. Hallquist has been good in these kind of situations, 412 batting average and 85 at-bats with runners in scoring position. He's got a chance here with Brill at second. Had the leadoff walk in the 5th, advanced to second on a wild pitch, but then a strikeout to Compton. Fly out to center by West. And Hallquist will now head over to first base. I think they just intentionally walked him. If I'm not mistaken. So here's Joe Voss. Voss 0 for 2 so far. First pitch, Voss lifts foul down the left field line. And yep, that was an intentional walk. They did not want to see Mike Hallquist in that situation. It's a sign of respect, but now if you're Joe Voss, you want to say, I want to leave it to me. So Voss will try to make him pay. Well, one misses away. It's now 1-1. But that just tells you the kind of player that Mike Hallquist has been this year and the kind of respect he's brought out from teams in the league, that in a spot like that with a runner in scoring position, he ends up being intentionally walked. 1-1 to Voss, sharp liner, but right to Morrison at second base, who makes a nice catch. So the Huskies will leave 2 runners on base here in the top of the 5th. We will head to the bottom of the 5th, due up for Waterloo. It's top of the order with Donaldson, Highsone, and Good. After 4.5, Huskies lead at 3-2 on the Huskies Radio Network.
Poplar Golf Course, located in Poplar, Wisconsin, is a 9-hole golf course just a short 30-minute drive from Wade Stadium. Get away from the lake winds and enjoy beautiful views for only $25 a round. Call today at 715-364-2689 to reserve your tee time today.
Celebrating a milestone later this year or next? Create a memorable culinary event for you, your family, and friends they will never forget. Step out from the norm and serve your guests Northwoods-inspired artisan pizzas. Log Home Wood Fire Pizzas bring their mobile wood-fired oven and trailer on-site to your wedding, rehearsal dinner, graduation, birthday, anniversary, and corporate event. Select dates are available for 2022, and they are booking now for 2023.
Northwood League fans, your exclusive home for digital NFT player card packs to own and trade is NWLDigitalDugout.com. For a limited time only, all fans who purchase one Rising Stars pack at the regular price of $25 will receive a free special edition digital card you can't buy anywhere at any price. And also be entered to win an official Rawlings bet. Contest ends at 11:59 Central on August 18th. So visit NWLDigitalDugout.com on your phone or computer today.
Husky fans, next time you go to a game, remember that the First Base Beer and Concessions is staffed by board members of North Country Ride. When you buy beer or concessions on the First Base side, your tips will directly support North Country Ride, a nonprofit organization giving therapeutic horse rides to children with disabilities. To learn more, visit their information table in the main concourse or online at ncride.com.
Pitching change for the Huskies as we enter the bottom of the fifth. Huskies up 3-2. Chase James, pretty good in his fifth start of the season. 4 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, a strikeout, and 3 walks. And it was efficient, too, 57 pitches. Into the game will come Liam Thompson, the 6'6 right-hander from Cisco Junior College. 6.16 ERA, 1-2 record in 19 innings pitched. He's got 22 strikeouts to only 10 walks, 1 start in 8 appearances. ERA a little inflated right now. July 29th gave up 5 runs in that 4 1/3 performance in that 7-4 loss. He took the loss in that contest. His last appearance came August 7th against St. Cloud. Took the loss in that one as well. He misses inside on a fastball to Donaldson, 1-0. Went 1 inning, 4 runs, but only 1 was earned because of that Little League home run. On misses upstairs, it's 2-0. 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks in that performance. It's been an issue for the Huskies the last 2 games against St. Cloud as that one launched sharply up the middle. Thompson had a chance to get his glove on it, wasn't quite able to. And Donaldson is on to lead off the 5th. But again, Huskies have given up 3 inside the park Little League home runs in the last 2 games. 2 of them yesterday, 1 on 2 errors, and the second one on a sharp liner into the left center gap that originally got stuck under the fence as first pitch to Marcus Hysone is in there for a strike, but then learned after the game that the outfielders for the Huskies, when they were coming up, looking at the ball, they ran into the wall, and then the ball came free from under the wall. Fastball's in there for strike 2. It's 0-2. And so Hunt, with his speed, was able to go all the way around the base paths for an inside-the-park home run. Just a crazy play yesterday. There's a wild pitch. Gets away from Quinlan. Donaldson advances to second. Count is now 1-2 on Marcus Hysone. So now the tying run in scoring position for Waterloo. They've left 4 runners on base so far, 1 in each inning. Left the tying run in scoring position in the 4th as well. There's a liner up to second. Shalanka is there to make the catch. And that one just hung up in the air long enough for Shalanka to rear back. Make a nice leaping grab. 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. So here's Elliott Good. Good 1 for 2, a single and a fly out in his 2 plate appearances. Stands in to face Liam Thompson, first bullpen pitcher for the Huskies tonight. First pitch, breaking ball, misses away. Nice slider action, just went a little bit outside of the zone. 1-0 from Thompson. 1-0, good, sends high in the air, foul on the left field side. Okay, so we have some things to unpack, as you just heard. So that was not actually Shalanka over at second base. They have made some defensive changes. 2-1, good, sends high up in the air. Foul territory, first base side. West gives it a look. It'll land out of play. So moving over to third base for the Huskies. Making his Duluth debut as Alex Hapajoki, who just joined the team as well. He appears to be over at third. Coakley moves to second as that one misses up. Still Joe Voss out in right. Three balls, two strikes on Elliott Good. Payoff fastball misses upstairs. So first walk of the inning for Liam Thompson, and this will bring up Brandon Fish. So again, Hapajoki is at third now. Coakley's at second. Two debuts here tonight. We'll get more into Hapajoki in his first plate appearance. First pitch to Brandon Fish is in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 on the left-hander Fish, who's 0 for 2. Fish sends one into the right center gap. That ball is going to leave the ballpark. Sneaks over the right center wall. It's a 3-run home run for Brandon Fish that gives Waterloo the lead. Fish, that's his second home run of the season. Again, that was a sharp liner. That didn't look like it was going to get out, but it snuck over. And so suddenly, this game is flipped. 3-run home run, and it's a 5-3 lead for the Bucks. Here's Cole Hill, who has a walk and a pop-out so far. First pitch is in there for a strike. For Fish, he's now past 50 RBIs on the season. He's up to 52 now with that home run. Hill sends one foul down the first base side. Hill, one of the All-Stars for Waterloo, trying to add on now after the Brandon Fish home run. Breaking ball misses away. It's 1-2. One, two, the count on Hill. 1-2, sharp grounder to Hallquist at short. Throw across the diamond is in time. And so now 2 outs. It's a nice response. So it looks like Jake Brill, just to finish, has moved out to center field. And then I believe that's now Jake Shalanka that has moved over to left. First pitch, a strike to Michael Lippy. 0-1 inside corner, misses on a breaking ball. So again, defensive changes in case you missed it. Brill is now in center. Shalanka is now in left. Hapajoki is at third. Coakley is at second. There's a fastball in there for a strike. It's 1-2 on Michael Lippy. Walk and a ground out. Brandon Fish, the 3-run home run to give the Bucks a 5-3 lead. There's a breaking ball that just misses a little low and out. Lippy looking for his first hit of the contest. Did walk, steal a base, and scored in the second. 2-2. 2-2 line sharply and caught by Brylan West over at first base. Lunges to his left. Makes a fantastic catch. And that'll end things off in the 5th. But 3 runs come across in the inning off the 3-run home run by Brandon Fish. The Bucks now have a 5-3 lead. We head to the top of the 6th. It'll be Quinlan, Coakley, and Shalanka due up for the Huskies. 5-3 Bucks, top of the 6th, up next on the Huskies Radio Network.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMS oil products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Through 5 complete, ready for the top of the 6th. Waterloo just took the lead in the bottom half of the inning off the 3-run home run by Brandon Fish. That gave Waterloo a 5-3 lead, and now another pitching change. Brandon Exley's night is done. He goes 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks on 36 pitches. Into the game comes Dylan Warda, 6'3" left-hander from Indiana University, but he will be going there. He just finished up his high school senior year. It's been a while since he's gotten an appearance, too. First pitch to John Quinlan, misses well away. Last appearance came July 29th against Wilmer in a 6-2 win. He got the win. He went 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. He's been one of the workhorses this season for Waterloo. He's had 15 appearances. There's a breaking ball strike to Quinlan. It's 1-1. 21 innings pitched, 11.57 ERA, 12 strikeouts to 28 walks on the season. There's a fastball that misses up. It's 2-1. Pitched June 23rd against Duluth in that 6-5 walk-off loss. Inning and a third, 2 runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, and 3 walks. He's gone multiple innings 8 times this year, so that's 8 out of the 15 appearances. So when you can have your reliever consistently going multiple innings, that is big. 10th overall left-handed pitcher coming out of the state of Illinois. Pitched in Waterloo in 2022 as well. Pitched 28 and a third. 9.21 ERA with 20 strikeouts, 30 walks. Two-one on John Quinlan, who's 1 for 2. Two-one inside corner will miss, and it's now 3-1 on the right-hander Quinlan. Quinlan, who's reached base in all 4 of his games this season coming into tonight as he walks to lead off the inning. He's now reached base twice tonight, so that's now all 5 games that he's played in. So a leadoff walk to John Quinlan. Here's Cannon Coakley. Coakley getting his 3rd cuts as a Husky. He was hit by a pitch in his last appearance. Played in 42 games in the spring with Des Moines Area Community College, and he was very good. 342, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. He had a .523 on-base percentage in 111 at-bats, scored 34 runs, had 5 doubles. Takes a big swing and a miss on an 86-mile-per-hour fastball. It's 1-1. Coakley redshirted in 2022, and then coming out of high school, he was the 18th overall catcher coming out of Iowa. So again, living here in Iowa, was just able to join up with the team here tonight. Coakley fouls one off. It's 1-2. Another arm up in the Waterloo bullpen. Ethan Alexander starting to get loose for the Bucks. 1-2. Misses away. Again, when Warda struggled this year, it's been because of the walks. I mentioned the strikeout and walk differential. So that'll be the big key for him. 2-2 on Coakley. His Duluth debut. That one skips low and inside. It's a wild pitch. Quinlan advances to second. And he moves himself into scoring position here in the top of the 6th. Huskies batting .288 against left-handed pitching this season. .298 against right-handers. Seeing the left-hander Warda here. Payoff to Coakley, misses way upstairs. Bogue had to climb the ladder to even keep that one in his mitts, and now a very early mound visit after back-to-back walks here from Dylan Warda. So they will come try to settle things down. Huskies have now gotten the tying run on base after the 3 spot put up by Waterloo. Looks like Ethan Alexander is ready. And yeah, it looks like they're going to go to the bullpen here very early. Close game. Don't want to take any chances with how this one's been going back and forth. So a new pitcher comes in for Dylan Warda. We'll meet the new pitcher when we come back on the Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
So a pitching change, a quick outing for Dylan Warda. Doesn't make it through an inning. Pitches 11 pitches and walks 2 batters. The Bucks will go with Ethan Alexander out of the bullpen. 6'3" right-hander from Western Illinois University, a 4.75 earned run average in 36 innings. 4-2 record. He's had 26 appearances this season. 33 strikeouts compared to 27 walks. His last appearance coming August 7th against Rochester. Very solid outing for him. He went 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. He pitched twice against Duluth, pitched June 29th against Duluth in that 13-12 win, but he went a third, giving up 3 earned runs on 4 hits, walked 3 batters. Also pitched June 23rd against Duluth, 6-5 loss, pitched 2 2/3, giving up no runs, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts and 2 walks, and he also pitched June 17th against Duluth, inning and 2/3, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, as Shalanka sends one up in the air. A diving play is made by Fish as he goes and climbs that one out of the sky. They flip it over to second to catch Coakley trying to get a bag, and suddenly 2 outs. Or no, excuse me, that one hopped off the infield, so it'll be a fielder's choice. They get Coakley. Shalanka reaches. And now into the game, making his Duluth debut for the Huskies is Alex Hopajoki. Takes outside from the College of St. Scholastica. Taking over for Max Coop. Round misses away on a fastball. It's 2-1. Hopajoki batted .232 in the spring. A home run, 11 RBIs. .367 on base percentage and 99 at-bats. He started 31 games in the spring with St. Scholastica. Sends a sharp grounder to second. Morrison gets the out at second. Throw over to first. It'll be in time. Hopajoki in his first at-bat grounds into a 4-6-3 double play, and the Huskies end up getting no runs out of it. We will head into the bottom of the sixth. Huskies trailing 5-3 on the Huskies Radio Network. Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Collector's Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
Bottom of the sixth, Huskies had a big opportunity in the top of the sixth to get a couple runs, but were not able to. They had two runners on at first and second, nobody out, and they end up getting nothing out of it. It'll be Ethan Morrison to lead things off in the bottom of the sixth. Evan Morrison getting his third plate appearance. First pitch, a fastball from Liam Thompson. Will miss low. Morrison from the University of Waterloo. He's from Stratford. So playing here in his home college town. Well, misses away on another fastball from Thompson. It's 2-0 to start out Morrison. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. That fastball is there for strike one. There's a leadoff single by Donaldson, a line out, a walk to good, and then the 3-run home run by Fish back in the fifth that gave Waterloo a 5-3 lead. 2-1 fastball misses just up. It's now 3-1. Thompson would end up getting the final 2 outs to end off the inning. After that, here's the 3-1. 3-1, another fastball outside corner called strike 2. Count runs full on Evan Morrison. Morrison, the two-way player, does it at Waterloo and does it here for the Bucks as well. Here's the payoff pitch from Thompson. Outside corner, fastball misses. Second walk of the outing for Liam Thompson. And Morrison is on to lead off the sixth. So now Bucks looking for some more before we get into the last third of the contest. Here's Ben Gallagher, who takes strike one. Gallagher so far is 0 for 2. Line out in the second, strikeout in the fourth. He's now struck out 20 times this season. He looks at a slider that misses high and out. Count is 1-1. Gallagher again from St. Paul, Minnesota. As now again they picked over to first. Errant throw gets away from West. Morrison will advance to second. So that'll go down as an error. Huskies have struggled as of late in the error department, have committed 5 in the last 2 games, 3 at home against St. Cloud, 2 on the road yesterday against St. Cloud, and they were both part of that Little League home run. Fastball misses up. Count is now 2-1. Errors were an issue early in the season. They kind of slowed down a little bit, but they've returned a little bit. 95 errors committed. It's now 96. That one takes a weird hop off the mound. Coakley throws it over to first in time to get Gallagher. Morrison advances to third, and now 1 gone. Again, that like hit the mound and took a weird hop up into the air. Cannon Coakley, though, making the play. But again, 6th in errors committed, now at 96. That's something Coach Pointer's talked about throughout the season. Fastball misses a way to start out Charlie Bogue is just not making mistakes like that. That can hurt you. And so some of these losses, you take away the errors, they might not be losses as fastball's in there. It's 1-1. Again, Huskies have been in a lot of close games this season, ones that they haven't necessarily been able to win. They have won a good amount of close games as well. But some of those close games that they were right in and just weren't able to win, it has been tough. High chopper on the infield coming in from short is Hallquist. Throw over to first will be late. Morrison comes home to score. And it's now a 6-3 Waterloo lead. That one was just way high in the air on the infield. Nothing really anybody could do. And that's also been some of the unluckiness for the Huskies this year, is more often than not weak bloops and weak grounders will go the way of their opponents. It seemed that way all season at times. As there's a sharp liner into center field. Brill will make the catch. That went off the bat of Donaldson. And 2 gone. Because then again, that one right there, a sharp liner, but that one doesn't fall. It's just so interesting sometimes how this beautiful game of baseball that we all love works. Where those weak grounders can score a run and get you on base, but then a really good contact, sharp liner, that one ends up being an out. 2 outs for Marcus Hysone. He looks at ball 1 low. RBI in single for Charlie Bogue, who stands at first. It's a 6-3 lead for the Bucks in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 from Thompson. That one blooped up in the air, left center field, and that'll get down. They're helping me make my point here. Because, again, the weak chopper on the infield, that one ends up being a base hit, and then a little just blooper that falls into that Bermuda Triangle out in left center. It seems that those have just not gone the way of the Huskies this year. Here's Elliott Good with 2 outs, 2 runners on at first and second. Hysone at first, Bogue at second. First pitch, a slider misses well high and away. So now Waterloo looking to add on to their 3-run lead. They're out hitting the Huskies 7-4. There's a sharp liner deep into left field. watching that one fly, and that one is going to go foul. So looking for the Huskies, that one was demolished off the bat. Good as a single, a walk, a run scored, and a fly out. 1-1. This is away. It's 2-1. Good has been much better against right-handers than left-handers. He's batting .342 versus right-handed pitching, .258 versus left-handers. Came into tonight batting over 400 in his last 5 games. 2-1 misses away. It's now 3-1. He's 3 for 5 in his last game, August 7th against Rochester, an RBI, a double, and a run. .3-1 from Thompson. This is high and out. Another walk. It's the 3rd walk so far for Liam Thompson. And this will load up the bases. Now comes Marcus Pointer with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. This is a Waterloo team that has batted really well with the bases loaded this year. They're batting .330 with the bases juiced this season. Going up against a Huskies team that allows a .355 batting average with the bases loaded, so not a very favorable matchup for the Huskies. Pointer having a talk. It looked like Thompson was going to stay in the game, but now he makes a late signal over to the bullpen, and this will be it for Liam Thompson. Meet the new pitcher when we come back. Huskies down by 3 on the Huskies Radio Network.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
The store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove, and find the newest hit for your collection.
Pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. Huskies trailing by a score of 6-3. Bucks have the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Liam Thompson ends up going an inning and 2/3, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 4 hits, no strikeouts, and 3 walks, but that number could be larger if these runners come around to score. Into the game comes Taiga Yamane, 5'7" right-hander, 2-1 record, 9.68 ERA. He's pitched 17 2/3 in 17 appearances. 18 strikeouts compared to 29 walks, but he's been very solid in his last 2 appearances. His last appearance coming August 5th against Rochester, part of a 14-2 win. Went an inning, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Performance before that, through an inning of scoreless ball against Thunder Bay on July 30th, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Big thing for him is just controlling that fastball. He's had issues at times, the 18-29 strikeout to walk ratio. So the big key is just locating that fastball, because when it is working, it is very lethal, because his strikeout number is still pretty good through 17 2/3. He's got 18. First pitch, 90-mile-per-hour fastball, misses a little bit low and out. It's 1-0. Brandon Fish, who gave the Bucks a 5-3 lead at the time with his 3-run home run back in the 5th, steps up. 1-0, called strike one in the outer corner. It's 1-1 on Fish. And an RBI infield single from Charlie Bogue here in the 6th has given Waterloo a 6-3 advantage, but they have an opportunity to really put the pressure on. There's a fastball that misses high. It's 2-1. Bases loaded. With 2 outs. And again, that's a good thing for the Huskies, is you're only 1 out away from getting out of this. 2-1 for Yamane. Lifts this one foul, goes off top of the overhang. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Fish. Two on the left-hander Fish. 2-2, misses low and inside. It's a wild pitch. Coming home and scoring is Bogue. 4-run lead for the Bucks. All runners advance. And the lead extends for Waterloo. Count is now full on Brandon Fish. 2 runs have come across in the inning on 2 hits, and now a wild pitch. Count is 3-2. Here's the payoff. 3-2, lined into the right center gap, moving over is Voss. He can't make the diving catch. Hysone scores. Good scores. In at second is Brandon Fish. And the bases have been cleared here in the bottom of the 6th. It's now a 6-run lead. Well, Joe Voss was almost able to make a spectacular catch, diving to his right. 7 runs have scored in the last 2 innings, 4 more runs here in the 6th. And suddenly the Bucks now dominating. There's another wild pitch. Over to third base is Brandon Fish. Waterloo has done to the Huskies what the Huskies have done to Waterloo so many times in this series, and that's when they get to the bullpen, really able to rattle off some runs, and that's what Waterloo has done here tonight. 1-0. There's a breaking ball from Yamane in there for a strike. So right now all those runs go to the line of Liam Thompson. There's a grounder to third. Apajoki throw across the diamond is in time, and that'll do it here in the bottom of the 6th. But 4 runs come across in the inning. It is now a 9-3 lead for Waterloo as we head to the 7th on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Support for the Huskies comes from Bent Paddle Brewing Company in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, featuring Bent Paddle's World Beer Cup bronze medal winner, Bent Hop IPA. The Star flagship of Bent Paddle is available throughout Wade Stadium as well as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas. And introducing for the first time, canned Wade Wit. You can pick up a Wade Wit here at the stadium or at Bent Paddle's Brew House on Michigan Street.
Hi, I'm Owen Kasanovich, Highlights Director for the Duluth Huskies. You're listening to Huskies Baseball on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Huskies trailing by 6 now as we enter the top of the 7th. Jon Willis back with you on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. A 4-spot in the bottom of the 6th. RBI single from Charlie Bogue, 2-run double from Brandon Fish, who now has 5 RBIs on the night. And this lead has blossomed. So now Huskies bats need to find a response. They had a good chance back in the 6th. Then a ground out, and then a 4-6-3 double play. The bat of Papajoki, and that would be it. Jake Brill sends a high fly ball into deep center. Hill chasing after it near the warning track. He'll make the catch. And Jake Brill retired to lead off the top of the 7th. Brill had walked in 2 straight appearances coming into that one, and so Ethan Alexander able to do a nice job getting him quickly. Now here's Brandon Compton. Compton looking for his first hit since August 7th, 2 nights ago. First pitch misses away on a fastball, 1-0. He has walked once tonight. Struck out in his last appearance in the 5th. 1-0 misses down low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Alexander came in the 6th after 2 straight walks from Dylan Ward. Got the fielder's choice grounder from Shalanka. Double play off the bat of Papajoki. There's a swing and a foul tip by Compton. It's 2-1. On the powerful left-hander. Sends a sharp liner just foul down the left field line. Count is 2-2. He has put together some really impressive at-bats so far here tonight where he has really battled with whoever's on the mound and sends some hard-hit balls either way, and they just have not been falling. Or if they are falling in foul territory. 2-2 on Compton from Alexander. And breaking ball will miss low. So the count will run full. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the foot of Compton. So the count will remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both Compton and Hallquist are putting together strong cases for the league MVP this season. You can make an argument for either one of them. Should just do a co-MVP. You know? They have both been fantastic. They've been here pretty much since the start. 3-2. There's a base hit into left center. The shift was on, and Compton took advantage. He's on with his first base hit of the evening. 1-out single here in the 7th. It's their first hit since the 3rd inning. So that was a big one to find for Duluth, and now for the Huskies, hoping it can spark some more back-to-back hits. It'll be Brylan West. First pitch to him, takes a little high fastball, but it's called strike 1. Brylan West, 1 for 3, and an RBI single back in the 3rd. Flew out to center in his last appearance in the 5th. Takes well low and out, 1-1. Compton getting a good lead off of first. Both him and West, they're just smart base runners. They run the base paths well. They take off when they know that they have a chance to get there. As West fouls it off, it's 1-2. They just make it look really good on the base pass. Just adds to their arsenal of talent. 1-2 grounded to third. Fish gets the out at second. Throw over to first. They'll be in time. 5-4-3 double play ends off any kind of threat that the Huskies put up here in the top of the 7th. It is stretch time from Riverfront Stadium. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. Due up for the Bucks, it's Lippy, Morrison, and Gallagher. After 6.5, it's 9-3 Bucks on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Bottom of the 7th, Huskies trailing by 6. Big swing and a miss to start out Michael Lippy here in the bottom of the 7th, facing Taiga Yamane. Ready for his first clean inning of work. Came in a tough spot with the bases loaded. Misses up on a breaking ball. It's 1-1. Gave up the bases clear or 2-run double off the bat of Fish back in the 6th. 1 run scored on a wild pitch. 1-1, fastball inner corner, called strike 2. Then he got Cole Hill to ground out to end off the inning. And now he's got bases empty. Clean inning here in the 7th. He misses in on a breaking ball. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lippy. Lippy, the 2-2 from Yamane. Breaking ball just misses a little up and out. Really nice placement. Really nice movement along the top part of the strike zone, but he did not give it to Yamane. Here's the payoff. Again, breaking ball will just miss up. Those last 2 didn't miss by a lot. Andrew Thomas behind the plate says that those did miss, though. So that puts the leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Evan Morrison. Taking off for second base is Michael Lippy. Throw from Quinlan was way high. Coakley was backing up Hallquist, though, so kept it from going into the outfield. With another walk, that's the 7th team walk from the Huskies tonight, and that has been an issue for the Huskies all season. The team walks. Fastball outer corner called strike 2. It's 0-2. Again, 3rd in walks given out coming into tonight. They've given out now 421 walks this season, including tonight's total. 0-2, check swing, and third base umpire Jacob Hudson says he went. Strikeout number 1 for Taiga Yamane. He gets Morrison chasing outside the zone. Every time they've referred tonight, they have said that the hitter has gone on both sides. Here's Ben Gallagher now, 0 for 3. facing Yamane with Lippy at second. Lippy began to take off for third, then stopped. First pitch, a breaking ball, misses low. Now, obviously, this year will not end in a postseason run for the Huskies, but a lot of positives from this season. A lot of records have been set for this Huskies bunch as 1-0 grounded up the middle to Yamane. He's going to flip it over to third, and he throws it away. Trying to get the lead runner. It's an error. Coming home to score is Lippy. And it's a 10-3 lead. He was trying to get the lead runner. Zip to throw to Apajoki. And a run will score.
Number 20, catcher Charlie Bogue.
So that'll be another error for Duluth. First pitch to Charlie Bogue will miss on a fastball. Bogue had an RBI single back in the sixth. He's got 3 RBIs tonight. He sends a grounder to second. There's Coakley. Throw over to first is in time. Advancing to third is Gallagher, but now 2 gone. But again, just to finish up that point, obviously, it won't be the postseason run that the Huskies were looking for, but when you look at the records they've set as a team home runs, they broke the Huskies single-season record. They broke team RBIs. They've also broke the Huskies single-season record for runs scored, single-season record for walks, both given out and taken. And they're close to another one as first pitch misses low to Donaldson. They're creeping up on their Husky single-season record for stolen bases, which was 167. They came into tonight with 157. So they'd have to steal a good amount of bases as 1-0 misses inside. It's 2-0 in these last couple games of the season, but definitely something that's attainable. Obviously a Marcus Pointer-led team, very well known for their stolen base capabilities. Even with the power this year, they've still kept that up. 1-0 misses, or 2-0 misses well high, and it's 3-0. Individually wise, Mike Hallquist, single season home run record. Brandon Compton, single season RBI record. As there's a 4-pitch walk to Drew Donaldson. And Coach Pointer talked about that pregame. You know, sometimes in these last couple of games where you've been eliminated, you know, it can be tough sometimes with some roster turnover, finding guys to fill spots. And so, you know, some of these results down the stretch might not go the way of the Huskies, but still so much good has happened this year in Duluth as first pitch misses up to Marcus Hyson. It's 1-0. And he mentioned it. He just wants the guys to continue to, you know, get their last couple ABs of the summer. There's a tough grounder to short to Hallquist. Throw over to first is in time. And that'll do it. Waterloo adds another here in the inning, but they'll leave 2 runners on base. We head to the top of the 8th. Due up for Duluth, it's Hallquist, Voss, and Quinlan. After 7 complete, it's a 7-run lead for the Bucks on the Duluth Huskies Radio Network. Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube.
Adolphson and Peterson Construction is a proud sponsor of the Duluth Huskies. Founded in Minnesota in 1946, A&P has been building the Duluth area since 1977. At A&P, we build trust, communities, and people while delivering an exceptional product and client experience. A&P is proud to be a part of this amazing community and sponsor the Duluth Huskies. Let's go Huskies!
Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Top of the 8th, Huskies trailing 10-3 on the Huskies radio network. Mike Hallquist set to lead things off in the inning for Duluth. First pitch, big swing and a miss. Hallquist has had a productive evening, 2 for 2, 2 doubles and a walk. Again, just to finish up that point, as we were talking with Coach Pointer, he mentioned it pregame, how it can be tough with, again, it's a situation he's not used to. This is a Duluth team that's been in the playoffs a lot. Zelen misses away, it's 1-1, but he says that player development, helping guys feel good about themselves before heading off back to their respective colleges. 1-1 is fouled off and out of play, it's 1-2. And then, of course, just having fun. At the end of the day, it's summer ball. You want to enjoy it. A lot of smiles still on these guys' faces and BP and on the field. Allen misses. It's 2-2. So again, to keep the energy high, that's been very important for the Huskies. 2-2 to Hallquist. 2-2, lines one into right center. Coming over and making a diving catch is Cole Hill. Mike Hallquist gave him the tip of the cap, took off the helmet and gave him a very nice gesture there, as that was a fantastic diving catch by Hill in center. Robs Mike Hallquist of possibly another extra base hit. So Hallquist, a sharp liner to center. First pitch to Joe Voss will miss up. Sharply ripped down the left field line and foul. Huskies have one more with Waterloo tomorrow. 6:35 first pitch. We'll have that game right here for you on the Huskies radio network. And then 2 at home against Thunder Bay. Check swing from Voss. He did not go. It's 2-1. Watch on the Northwoods League Baseball Network in those final 2 games against Thunder Bay. Called strike on the outside corner on a fastball. It's 2-2. Alexander's looked very good out of the bullpen. 2-2 misses away, another fastball. Count is now full. Three balls and 2 strikes on the left-hander Voss. 3-2, high pop-up. Foul territory on the third base side. Coming over from third base and making the catch is Brandon Fish. And 2 gone in the 8th. Huskies now down to their final 4 outs offensively of this one. Quinlan so far has reached base 2 of 3 times he's been up to the plate. First pitch he watches miss away on a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. It's 1-0. RBI single in the second, ground out to short in the 4th. Reached on a walk back in the 6th. Check swing there. They'll refer over to first. He did go. 1-1. Alexander trying to work quickly here. He misses up with a fastball. It's now 2-1. If he gets this through this inning, 1, 2, 3, be interested to see if he comes out for the 9th, but he won't. As Quinlan sends a base hit, extra base hit into deep left field. Quinlan will be in with a 2-out double. Quinlan with his second hit of the night. Fourth hit of the season in his young Huskies career, and now it'll be Cannon Coakley coming in his Huskies debut. Trying to not get a run here with Quinlan. Chip into this lead. First pitch misses high. Coakley in his Huskies debut has walked twice. In the fourth and the sixth, flew out to center in his first appearance, although it was a long fly out. Sends one foul back to the screen. It's 1-1. It's the other cool thing, too, about even when the Huskies have had new guys fluctuating in and out, they come in and it seems like they're automatically best friends with everybody. It's just really awesome. 1-1 misses away on a slider. It's 2-1. A very, very close group the Huskies have this year. A lot of friendships have been made. It's been fun to watch. 2-1, skips away on a wild pitch. Quinlan advances to third. And at the end of the day, too, that's just what's most important. Obviously, Huskies would like to be playing for more here late in the season, but those bonds and the player development, having some fun, that's what it's all about. 3-1 fastball in the inner half of the plate, called strike two. So the count now runs full on Cannon Coakley. 3-2, swung on and missed on a fastball, dropped third strike. Bogue makes the throw over to first, and it's in time. First strikeout for Ethan Alexander. Huskies leave a runner at third base. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth with the Huskies trailing 10-3. It'll be Good Fish and Hill due up on the Huskies Radio Network. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the three-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Pitching change as we enter the bottom of the eighth with the Huskies down 10-3. Night is done for Taiga Yamane. 1.1 innings of work. 1 run, it wasn't earned. 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks on 28 pitches. Into the game will come Caleb Rydell, the senior from the University of Nebraska at Omaha. 6'1" left-hander. He has yet to give up a run this season in 4 2/3 work. Has struck out 9 and has walked 1 in 4 appearances. This is a fun guy to watch. He is going to come out and dominate. Again, only the 1 hit, the 1 walk this season. First pitch missed, I guess, on the inner half to Elliott Good. Last appearance came August 4th against Eau Claire. Inning and a third, no runs, no hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Fastball inner corner, called strike 1. It's 1-1 on Good. He has 4 appearances, 1 of an inning and a third, 1 of 1 inning. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. It's 1-2. Pitched 38 innings, had 54 strikeouts to 9 walks in the spring. With UNO, was used more as a starter, had 7 starts, 8 total appearances in the spring. Here's the 1-2. 1-2, good. Crushes one into deep left field. Going back at the wall. It's gone. Finally, someone has figured out Caleb Rydell. He gives up his first earned run of the season. Elliott Good with a home run, his second of the season. So 11-3 Bucks. First pitch, a fastball misses up from Rydell. It's 1-0. Again, that's the first earned run, only the second hit given up by Rydell so far this season. 1-0 fouled back to the screen. It's 1-1. What a day Brandon Fish is having. 2 for 4, a double, a home run, 5 RBIs. Productive evening at the ballpark for Brandon Fish. 1-1, a breaking ball in there. It's now 1-2. Again, and it's cool to see, too. This is a Waterloo team that was just eliminated yesterday. As 1-2 misses upstairs on a breaking ball, it's 2-2. And they're still out here having a blast, competing hard. Other guys have stayed, too, at least as of now. 2-2, swung on and missed. For strikeout number 1, a breaking ball outside of the zone, gets Fish to chase, and a nice bounce back from Caleb Rydell after the leadoff solo home run. So here's Cole Hill with 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. They've scored at least 1 run in the last 4 innings, 3 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 6th. Huskies once led this game 3-2. There's a fastball that misses well out. 1-1 now on Cole Hill. Hill sends softly right field side and foul. Hill's 0 for 3, pair of groundouts and a pop out. Walked in the second, stole 2 bases and scored. He's got the count at 1-2. Here comes the pitch from Rydell. Hill sends a grounder to third. Throw across the diamond from Hopajokis in time to get Cole Hill. So 2 outs now in the 8th. Nice response from Rydell after the solo home run. Pinch hitter here for Michael Lippy, who finishes with 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Here's Kai Torres, who takes strike 1. Torres, the 6-foot right-hander from Clark University, batted .355 in the spring with them. The 0-1. Pokes foul. He's 2 for 16 so far on the year. 125 batting average. He's 0 for 12 in his last 4 appearances. Coming out of the dugout, taking the place of Lippy. Here's the 0-2 from Rydell. Misses well up with a fastball. And a fastball sitting at 92 off the left arm of Rydell. You can have that kind of velocity from that side of the mound. It can be dangerous. 2-2 misses away. Another fastball. He'll be heavy fastball for the most part. 2-2 on its way from Rydell. 2-2 lifted into center field. That one's going to just drop again in the Bermuda Triangle. So Kai Torres comes off and out of the dugout and gets a base hit. This will bring up Evan Morrison. Morrison comes in with 2 outs, a runner on first. Lines one foul. Waterloo already well in charge of this one. They lead at 11-3 as we're here in the bottom of the 8th. Oh, 1 from Rydell. Fastball outer corner, called strike 2. Again, he'd only given up 1 hit in his first 4 2/3 innings coming into tonight, but has given up 2 hits here tonight in his relief appearance. The 0-2. Loud fastball just misses upstairs. So it's 1-2. Morrison has also walked twice, struck out and popped out. Here's the 1-2 from Rydell. Morrison lifts it foul and out of play. Morrison's been really good on the mound, too, this year. He has a 1.29 earned run average on the hill. Put that together with his strong hitting. A lethal pair. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Fastball right by him. Second strikeout of the inning for Caleb Rydell. But another run scores off the solo home run from Elliott Good. Huskies 3 outs away from dropping their 3rd straight. We head to the top of the 9th. It'll be Shalanka, Hopajoki, and Brill due up in the inning. Top of the 9th coming up on the Huskies Radio Network. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Collector's Connection, located in Village Square Mall, buys and sells sports cards, Pokemon cards, and Magic, the Gathering cards. They also have comics, CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Stop by the store for sleeves that fit your cards like a glove and find the newest hit for your collection.
And now pitching for the Bucks from Santa Barbara City College and Ventura, California, number 39, Seth White.
We enter the top of the 9th. Huskies trailing 11-3. Noah Larkin is on to try to shut things down here in the top of the 9th against the Huskies. First pitch to Jake Shalanka is fouled off and out of play. Noah Larkin, 13.50 ERA this year, 7 strikeouts to 18 walks. He's appeared 11 times. He follows Ethan Alexander at a really good 3-inning performance. No runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. There's a nice breaking ball in there for strike 2 to Jake Shalanka. Here's the 0-2 from Larkin. Misses well in. He's had 2 straight outings where he hasn't found an out, and he's done that 3 times this year, but low pressure situation here with the Bucks well in control, 11-3 in the top of the 9th. 1-2 on Sri Lanka. Struck out twice, reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th. 1-2. Lines one up in the air, right to second base. There's Morrison to make the catch, and 1 gone here in the 9th. So if the score holds, Huskies will drop their 3rd straight. They'll drop to 34-31 overall and 18-15 in the second half. Here's Alex Hopajoki getting his second at-bat as a Duluth Husky. First pitch to him, a breaking ball misses low. Took over for Max Coop. His first plate appearance back in the 6th. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. Teammates with Sri Lanka. It's Scholastica, so cool to see them go back-to-back here. Sends one foul and out of play. It's 1-1 on Hopajoki. It's had a couple of seasons now at Scholastica. He played his freshman year in 2019 at Central Lake, where he batted .310. Again, his .232 batting average in the spring with Scholastica. Looks at a breaking ball that misses. It's 2-1. Really big on the academic side as things as well. He was academic all-district and all-conference this last year. He's received academic honors every year he has been at Scholastica. 2-1, breaking ball in there for strike 2. Has aspirations of being an athletic director or a coach in his future. Joined the team today, getting his second plate appearance. 2-2. Fastball misses out from Larkin. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. (3-2). Larkin looks on. Here's the payoff pitch. Breaking ball, line just foul down that left field line. Bucks have a chance to split the season series with the Huskies still. If they can win tonight, win tomorrow, they would split 8 games total with these two. Huskies are also tied with Thunder Bay. We'll see if there will be one winner or split this weekend as well. 3-2, high fly ball, shallow left field. Coming over from shortstop is good. He makes the catch. 2 gone here in the 9th. Huskies down to their final out. Again, it's been rare this year where the Huskies, it just seemed like, have not been in it late in games. It seems like Huskies always have a chance. But these last couple games, yesterday, a dominating win, 9-1 from St. Cloud. This one, after a couple big innings, has felt well in control of Waterloo. It's kind of just a weird feel. Again, Huskies have been in a lot of their games, a lot of close games they've played in this season. (1-0) to Jake Brill, breaking ball in there for strike 1. 27 games this year decided by 2 runs or less. Huskies are 14-13 in those kind of games. This obviously likely will not be one of them. 1-1 on Jake Brill, looking to get on base for the 3rd time tonight. Swings and just gets a piece of 1 foul. It's 1-2. Huskies now down to their final strike. (1-2) on the right-hander Brill. Larkin looking to put the close on this one. Here it comes. Slow roller down the left field line and foul. So the count remains 1-2. 6:35 tomorrow. We'll have pregame coverage beginning around 6:20 on the Duluth Huskies radio network and the Huskies' final road game of the season. Hope to be talking to you then if you do choose to join us. Here's the 1-2. 1-2, skips low. Back to the screen, so the count now 2-2. And then 2 more home games. 2 with the Thunder Bay Border Cats in their first season back. A couple years off due to COVID. Always exciting when Thunder Bay comes to town or when the Huskies get to go up to Canada. 2-2's fouled off. Brill putting together a nice at-bat, trying to extend this game here a little bit. Two balls, 2 strikes. Larkin looks on. He comes set. Here it comes. 2-2. Brill sends a sharp liner into center field. That's going to get over the head of Cole Hill. Brill rounding first. He's in at second. Brill keeps the game going with a 2-out double. Gets on base for the 3rd time tonight. It's another thing the Huskies have struggled with tonight. They've left 8 runners on base tonight. That'll be a thing they look back on. And that 6th inning, too, and it seemed like they had a really good chance. And at that point, they were only down by 2. Huskies again had chances. Something Coach Pointer's talked about. Breaking ball misses up, where Huskies have gotten ahead early in games these past couple. Just haven't been able to consistently produce runs late in games as of late. Some errors have helped extend leads, too. 1-0 breaking ball misses down low to Brandon Compton. 2-0. Compton's reached base 2 of 4 times tonight. Singled in his last appearance in the 7th. They had the shift on with Elliott Good playing on the other half of second base, and so he was able to shoot one through into left center field. Takes a strike on a fastball right down the heart of the plate. Count 2-1 on Compton. Compton trying to get to 70 RBIs on the season. He's 3 away from that total. Looks at one well inside. 3-1 now on Brandon Compton. Larkin comes set. Here's the 3-1 to Compton. 3-1 a breaking ball. Breaks over the heart of the plate. It's now 3-2. Pretty packed house tonight. 913 in attendance to see the Bucks here at Riverfront Stadium on this Wednesday evening. Compton grounds one sharply to second. There's Morrison. Flip over to first. Is in time, and that'll do it. Huskies drop their 3rd straight, and the Waterloo Bucks cruise late on their way to an 11-3 victory over the Duluth Huskies here tonight. We'll step aside when we come back, look at the final numbers, and wrap this one up on the Duluth Huskies radio network.
Be sure to check out the Duluth Huskies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the news and notes during the season. Post your photos and highlights and tag the Huskies throughout the game. Make sure to download the Northwoods League app on your smartphone to keep up with standings, stats, and more for the Huskies. All 68 games this season are now free to watch on your phone, tablet, or computer via the Northwoods League app and help celebrate the 30th anniversary season of the Northwoods League.
Damaged auto glass is a drag. Let City Auto Glass make the process simple and get you fixed up safely and efficiently. They work with all insurance carriers and do the most of the legwork to make your glass claim process simple and stress-free. All City Auto Glass work is warranted for as long as you own the vehicle too. Visit cityautoglass.com to learn more. Employee-owned City Auto Glass. Your safety, our business.
Huskies fans,
Are you looking for a fast, friendly, and efficient oil change? Look no further than Auto Ace Express Lube. They have you covered on both sides of the bridge with convenient locations at 1928 Tower Avenue and 1506 Kenwood Avenue. Auto Ace Express Lube proudly features AMSOIL products, and their pros will check fluids, tires, and vacuum the interior. When a Huskies player hits a home run, one lucky fan will go home with a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of Auto Ace Express Lube. Huskies fans, when searching for your new or new-to-you vehicle, as a proud supporter of our very own Huskies and our Duluth community, Volkswagen of Duluth provides you with a fantastic selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles to view and test drive. From the affordable Jetta sedan and Taos crossover to the 3-row Atlas with enough room for the entire family and all your outdoor activity gear, Volkswagen of Duluth has your solution. Contact us today for your exclusive Volkswagen experience. Volkswagen of Duluth, your local sponsor for our Duluth Huskies. Huskies fall in this one 11-3. They drop their third straight with 3 games left now in the season. Let's take a look at the final numbers for the Huskies. 3 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors, 9 left on base. For Waterloo, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base. Brandon Exley gets the win. He's 1-0. Liam Thompson takes the loss. He's now 1-3. Game started at 6:37, ended at 9:21. Total game time of 2 hours and 44 minutes. James got the start for Duluth today. He went 4 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, a strikeout, and 3 walks. Liam Thompson came in relief, who took the loss, an inning and 2/3, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 4 hits, no strikeouts, 3 walks. Taiga Yamane goes an inning and a third, 1 run, none of them earned, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks. And then Caleb Rydell went an inning, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. Aaron Savory got the start for Waterloo. He went 3 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Brandon Exley, who got the win, went 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Dylan Awarda walked 2 batters, didn't get through an inning. Ethan Alexander went 3 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks. And Noah Larkin pitched the 9th. He went an inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Hitting-wise for the Huskies, Jake Brill reached base 3 of 5 times tonight with a double, also a pair of walks. Brandon Compton reached base 2 of 5 times. Brylan West had an RBI single. He finished 1 for 4. Michael Hallquist was 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a walk. John Quinlan finished 2 for 3. Double, single, RBI, and a walk. On the hitting side of things for the Bucks, Marcus Hysone finished 2 for 4. He had a pair of singles. Elliot Good was 2 for 3, a home run, a single, 2 walks, 3 runs scored. Brandon Fish ended up going 2 for 5, a home run, a double, 5 RBIs on the evening. And then Charlie Bogue went 2 for 4, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. Bucks win this one. They improved to 35-30. They improved to 22-11 at home, and they continue to add on to their win total in the second half. That's now their 21st win. Huskies fall to 34-31, 16-15 on the road, and 18-15 in the second half. Tomorrow, last home game of the road game of the season before their last 2 home games of the season. First pitch at 6:35. You can tune in for pregame coverage at 6:20. And then it'll be just 2 more games out at Wade Stadium to end off the regular season. I'll wrap up our coverage here tonight from Riverfront Stadium. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the final road game of the 2023 season. I've been Jon Willis, and you've been listening to Duluth Huskies Baseball on the Huskies Radio Network.